Okay, let's discuss the part 2 of our arithmetic series problem. So how do we solve or how do we find the sum of the terms of a given arithmetic series if your a sub n or the last term is not known? So here, our problem is that a sub n is unknown. So we're gonna be using another formula, unlike from the previous discussion that we have. We use the formula from the previous discussion. We have the formula S sub n is equal to n over 2 times the quantity a sub 1 plus a sub n. So, sir, what will be the difference of this formula to the new formula that we're gonna be learning today? So, is that this particular formula, your a sub n is known, is given. So, what if your a sub n is unknown? What are we going to use? So, we're going to be using another formula today, and that's what we're going to be learning. And that is S sub n is equal to n over 2 times the quantity 2a sub 1 plus n minus 1 times d, or your common difference. So, again, as you can see, this is a longer version of the previous one. And the only difference is that here, in this particular formula, your a sub n is unknown. So let's say, for example, we're going to be solving for the sum of the first 30 terms of this given arithmetic series or sequence. So now, since our s sub n, your n here is 30, we're going to substitute it there. So n is 30 over 2. And then next, your a sub 1 is 2. So therefore, we're going to multiply it in the formula. We're going to multiply it by 2. So plus, your n is 30 minus 1 times your common difference. So again, let us solve for the common difference. So since it's not yet known here, but we can simply solve for it. The common difference now, let me do it here. That is succeeding term minus the previous. So the succeeding term is 4 minus the previous is 2. So we're gonna subtract 4 minus 2 is equal to 2. So therefore, your D is this. Or 6 minus 4 is the same. Or 8 minus 6 is the same. So we have a fixed number that we keep on adding as we look for the succeeding term. So now, that is what you're going to multiply here. So that's your D here. Okay, let's continue the procedure. So now we have 30 over 2 is 15 times the quantity. We have 4 plus. We're gonna have 29. So 30 minus 1 is 29 times 2. Let's move a little bit. Now, this is going to be 15 times 4 plus 58. So this is going to be 58. 29 times 2 is 58. And then add it to 4 becomes 62. So 15 times 62. And then multiplying this one, if you have your calculator, you can multiply it. 15 times 62 is 930. So therefore, the sum of the first 30 terms of this given sequence is equal to 930. Okay, so that's all for today. Thank you. See you on our next video.